I have to admit, you do look sharp tonight, which just goes to prove appearances can be deceiving.
No, I'm wearing this here.
Why?
Here. Well, you paid a lot of money for it. I'm just fooling around. I am depressed. I am very depressed. I really am depressed when I see a big guy like Steve go through two defensemen. I mean, that is ridiculous. Steve Smith going through two guys like that size, in the NHL, in the semifinals, that is depressing to me. I'll tell you, Glenn Sather must be going nuts up there.
That'd be a splitting headache. Punch Imlach used to always say, you can tell a goal scorer. Rob Brown, you think the Oilers have a chance?
Well, they got a chance, 1-0. What are you saying that for? Of course they've got a chance. They have much of a chance in the series. But
first period's always been their best.
Yeah, I know. Well, I don't know. I'm going to tell you one thing. If they go to the next series, when Chicago goes to the next series, Belfour is going to be a little rusty.
Yeah. Haven't had a lot of shots. I see what you're saying. How about the suspension to Craig Muni? 2 games handed down by Brian O'Neill. What did you think?
Well, that's from Kadelsky last year. They've been waiting to get him since they broke the kid's leg. And you know, Craig Muni must sit down and think, now, wait a minute. And I know you don't want me to say it, but I'm going to say it anyhow. Let's see. Samuelsson breaks Cam Neely's up, almost breaks his neck. He's put out Bettles, and Scrudelin's still limping around, and he doesn't even get a 2-minute minor. And Greg Gilbert will be back in the next series if they get by. He might be back in 2 games. He gets 2 games. Ulf Samuelsson gets nothing. Strange.
Right. But if he does it now, he will get something. There was a directive going into these playoffs that they were going to get to
I guess so.
And that's good to see. You had a great discussion this morning, I know, here with Fred Marsh.
I did, yes. I want to.
Along with all your props.
Listen, we had a lot of trouble last year, if you remember this year. And you've heard of Marsh Pegs, a guy named Fred Marsh, good guy. Where's that Kitimat, BC comes from?
Greatest snowfall ever.
Is that right?
Yes, there.
Anyhow, he's been 40 years in the business doing ice machine, so he's no professor or anything like that. And the nets were coming off. This is what he come up with, the Marsh Pegs. Now take a look at that. That's all it is. It's plastic and rubber. It will not freeze and everything. And as it goes over, it goes like that, bends back, bounces back like that. And that's all it is. And it's quarter the price of the other ones. It'll last for 2 years. And what else about it? I don't know what that, but that's it. It goes down 3 inches.
Stocks in it or something?
No, I'm just saying. Oh. I complained last year. They were always going off. Let's give the guy credit that only goes off average once a game. Not bad. Way to go, Fred.
I know I'm not supposed to do too many puns in Coach's Corner, but I
getting a little sickening.
Can't help myself. As Fred said, right, I'm too flexy. Get it? Mike Milbury.
Too much to this guy. You guys think it's funny? Getting on my nerves.
Good. Minute to go. So what about Mike Milbury and his little tirade with Denny Morrell in Pittsburgh a couple of nights ago? I just saw it the other day.
Well, you see what he was mad at. Ulf Samuelsson, again, he runs at Sweeney, puts up his stick, protects himself. Sweeney gets 5 minutes, the other guy gets 2. But I can't understand Mike doing that. He's from a college guy and everything like that. That was bad. The people in papers in Boston didn't like it very much. There's one thing about me. I never, ever yelled at them off the ice. On the ice, used to let me away with it. I remember one time I was really giving it to him, and Harry Sinden says, we're in the finals. He says, look, Don, we're a class organization. We can't do this stuff. We've got to stop it. We've got to stop this stuff right now. So we lose the game again. We get stiffed again, and in Montreal, so we have the press conference. I do good. I don't say anything. I come around the corner. There's Harry kicking the referee's door in. Well, a lot of class. So much for class. But don't worry, Mike. Alfie's going to get it. Anyhow, way to go, Fred. You speeded up the game. Something good.
And whether it's Cherry or Milbury, referees will often discover the name ends in a Y. And this installment of the Coach's Corner on Molson Hockey Night in Canada and the Stanley Cup playoffs on CBC.
Coach's Corner with Don Cherry is brought to you by Pepsi. Gotta have it.